All right, I'm here with Joe, and he's the owner of ASI Landscaping, franchise owner of Weedman, and owns a tree company as well. Do you mind giving me like a 2-minute bio about yourself?
So I actually, one of the things a lot of people don't know is I started on the fire department when I was 19, 20 years, and 30 years later I retired as a captain with Hillsborough County Fire Rescue. But while I was there, I started my landscape company, and now we're all commercial maintenance, obviously, but it's ASI Landscape Management based here in Tampa.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant. Pipes it though.
Nice ball. Get up there. We also, 3 years ago, bought into the Weedman family, and we own all of Florida, basically.
Okay.
We sell franchises here, but our actual franchise is Tampa Bay area. Yeah, we own the Tampa Bay area.
Yep.
My partner, Mark, and I. So just started the fire department, grew our company, and fell in love. I guess I kind of became a entrepreneur at spirit.
Yeah.
That's really what I wanted to do. And so after 30 years at the fire department, I had enough, and I was only 48 years old, and what else am I going to do? So jumped both feet into my business that I had grown with, and grew up by surrounding myself with just the best I could find.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that has really made us who we are today.
Yeah.
200 team members strong, $15 million in revenue at ASI. So
Yeah.
was able to do that. Fire department was as good as gold to me. It taught me a lot.
Yeah.
On leadership. So that was a good piece of it as well.
Yeah.
So.
Sit. Get in the hole. Bam.
Nice. Not as nice. I was trying to think of how I could follow up to yours. How fast are these?
The great thing is, the thing about landscapers, and this is what I learned early on, is we all love to share.
Yeah.
That's why you're out here with me today.
Yeah.
Somebody calls and needs something or needs help in any way, shape, or form, you'll see a landscaper will step up and help.
Huh.
So that's a great thing that I love about the landscape industry.
Huh.
Straight down the middle.
Up though.
Really high.
Good swing.
Oh, that'll get right.
Get right a little bit. That's a great ball.
Oh yeah.
But now is a great thing. They got a thing called the Trailblazer program, where they'll connect you and hook you up with landscapers maybe just above where you're at. I don't know, you're doing 500,000, they'll hook you up with somebody doing $1.5 million. So you can learn how to get the $1.5 million without his mistakes or her mistakes.
Yeah.
That's what it's about.
Trust me, I just went through a mistake this week actually.
Get right. Get left.
How could someone that is interested get started and like kind of project further than someone that just was like going straight into it?
I think, again, I told you this earlier, the green industry, we share. Everybody shares. So find somebody like you called me.
Yep.
I replied right back. And everybody's like that in the green industry. I really feel like that. If they're not, then you don't want to be around them anyways.
Yeah.
But a majority in the green industry, they're here to help. They're here to share. In Florida, especially, if you look at Tampa here, there's enough grass for everybody to get. And so I think that somebody should reach out to somebody who's already started like I told you, I'll hook you up with Austin. Yeah. Get with that person, see how they're doing it, and that gets you started.
Get right.
Oh, it's coming around.
you got to have a passion for it. You got to like being outside. It's hot, it's sweaty.
Get your hands dirty.
You get dirty. It's, there's aches and pains, but you got to like that part of it first.
Yeah.
So that's the big thing. If you're looking at maybe like on the lawn fertilizing side, I would recommend going with a franchise, like a Weed Man franchise.
Yeah.
There's no humps and bumps. They fix it. They know it. They have it down to a science, and you're just doing it with them, and they're helping you. So it's your own built-in network. So those are the two options that I would suggest.
Okay.
This grow event, I mean, you got 300 to 500 landscapers there.
Yeah.
All different sizes, 500,000 to 50 million. Go to any industry conference that you can, but Grow is a great place to start. And it's called Grow. You can Google it. It's Grow 2024 conference, the Grow conference, and it's phenomenal. I'm going to go this year. I took a couple years off, but I'll go back this year.
Call your shot.
Fine, he's got hit out of the trees, but
Yeah. Look at that. How important is health to your wealth? I've asked a couple people on here about it, and it's obviously pretty important. I want to ask you what it means to you.
I do a lot of it for my mind.
Yeah.
And I believe in mindset a lot.
Yeah.
Read Trevor Moawad has a great book on mindset. So the gym helps me get there. I played sports my whole life.
Yeah.
So, I think that kind of got me going too. But, now that I'm older, I have a lot of friends that are maybe older, and I look at how they are health-wise, and might be because of eating habits, non-exercise, whatever it is, and the issues they're having. And I don't want to have that. I have a daughter. I want to walk her down the aisle one day, and I want to see my boys grow up, and I want to see grandkids. So a lot of what I do is for my mindset, and, being candid, I like beer a lot. So I exercise to keep the calories off. I told you earlier I started doing cold plunges. I do cold plunges 3 to 4 times a week.
Wow.
So
So that's in the morning, or is that
in the morning? Yeah, and they've done studies on it where it's good for your mental
blood flow,
piece.
right?
Get your blood flow. Is good for your organs. All your blood rushes to your main organs, and so I get the temperature down into the 50s and get in there for about 5 minutes. At the end of the day, it's also there's an edge to you to sit in there. It's just really a matter of mental capacity and being able to feel good throughout the day. And to me, if I feel good, I'll treat people good. And I'll treat my team well.
That's good.
And that's kind of what we're after.
good start. I'll get there. Come on, get up there. Good putt.
How do you give back to charity? We were talking about this earlier, but I want people to hear kind of what you were saying to me.
Yeah, so we just finished something at my church. We did some tree work to help the church out.
Every time. Here I go. That's a P there.
Oh yeah.
So we got the Joshua House that we give to very real severe kids that have been mistreated, and it's an orphanage, and it's just a phenomenal thing that we do. And I belong to Leadership Tampa Bay. I actually sit on the board, and that's how I found Joshua House. And then the other thing, I've done charity wrestling before, which is kind of a fun thing.
Yeah, you were telling me WWE.
WWE type wrestling, but it's we do it for charity, and we've raised money for different foundations and so forth. So we have a lot of fun doing what we do. I believe you got to give back.
Yeah.
I believe in karma. There's no doubt. God has blessed me in so many ways, whether it be with the fire department or with my business or with the people I'm around, surrounded. So any chance I get to give back, we give back.
Yeah, that's for sure. And that's
Sometimes
we're the
to
same
a
way.
fault. Sometimes my numbers don't look as good as they could.
Oh my pure. No, you went right through all of them. Get up there. Go over the green.
Could you explain all of the businesses that you have, and like what are your future goals with making money as well?
So we have ASI Landscape, which is obviously the centerpiece of our companies.
Yep.
Off of that spun Ameritree, which is a tree company.
Yep.
We use Ameritree instead of Ameriscape Services because we have several of our competitors that will use us to do tree work. Maybe they don't have a tree division in their company.
Yeah.
So we're able to go in and they don't feel threatened or anything like that. So it works out well for us. And then we spun that off to Weedman as well.
Yep.
Mark, my partner, runs Weedman. So they're fast. That's gonna play nice.
That's it, huh?
Oh, that's gonna play nice. Here. Right on. Oh, that's money, dude. Future plans, one of the things that we did in our company, our directors, our immediate direct reports and directors for Mark and I, they have a piece of the pie. I don't want them to feel like they're working for nothing. There's so many companies out there right now that are selling to private investors and private equity and so forth, to where they were wondering. I knew a lot of people in our company were wondering, when are we next?
Yeah.
We were getting a lot of people from those companies because, when you sell to one of them, if they're not a landscape-based company, you're now a number. There's no culture. The culture is wiped out immediately. So that's one of the biggest things. I can say all I want that our culture is very important because it is number one for us. But somebody comes knocking on your door, your team's thinking, hey, Joe, if they offer you a ton of money, you're going to leave. So long story short, we ended up giving them a piece of the pie if and when somebody ever walks in the door. So I don't want them to feel like they're working for nothing.
Yeah.
That we're building this together, and that's what our culture is about.
Wow.
It's, we're real strong in our culture. With our core values mean everything. That's how we run our business day to day. And I didn't want any focus being taken off of that.
Yeah.
Get up there.
Nice drop. That's gonna play pretty. That'll be a beaut there, buddy. That's so far. You would do it so hard.
All right, Joe, I appreciate having you on here. You guys, I'm gonna link all this stuff down here, and I don't know what do we shoot?
Like
A lot.
A lot, yeah.
80 on the front
Yeah.
line.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, collectively probably like 100, something like that.
we're
Yeah,
up
the
there.
lowest. Yeah, for sure. But I'm gonna link all your stuff like in the description.
Yep.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Man, Seth, thanks so much. And this
Yeah.
is, it's really cool that you're doing this.
Yeah.
I think anything that we can do to promote the green industry is big. That consists of the lawn care services, as far as horticultural services, irrigation. Let's not forget that.
Fertilization
Also,
as well.
fertilization, and then also, just because we're in Florida, there's a whole snow group out there.
Yeah.
So I think anything we can do to promote the green industry is wonderful. So you're doing a great
Yeah.
job, and it's good to see young men like you stepping up and doing this. So it's